The Modoc County Jail reported its first positive case of COVID-19 among inmates recently. Very first case. Now, new at 5, Sheriff Tex Dowdy joins us live. Hi, Sheriff Dowdy. Thanks for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
So, Sheriff, we saw this happen when the pandemic first started. Modoc County was the last in our entire state to have the first positive case. Now we're seeing this with the jail, very last in the state. What exactly are you doing so right over there?
I don't know about what we're doing right, but I can tell you that during this pandemic, our entire staff stepped up during this pandemic, and it is quite unusual that we are 579 days out, and we have our first cases coming out of the jail. But again, I contribute all that to the staff and the work and the sanitation they've done, sanitizing the facility on a regular basis and to protect our inmates.
Has it been a pretty tough undertaking every time? Because I know that there's so many different symptoms that might be associated with COVID-19. So when somebody has a bit of a fever or a headache, has it been a huge undertaking to address that and separate everybody? How have you been handling it?
It is not. We're a 43-bed facility. We're averaging about 30 inmates a day. And with that being said, we have plenty of room to isolate some of these inmates that are having symptoms, that have symptoms.
And how about the people who work at the jail? Has everything been all right for them there?
Yeah, several months ago, the COVID virus ran through our department pretty rapidly, actually. And again, that's even more surprising that we're just now starting to see cases come out of our jail because most of our staff had it at one time in the last couple months.
And people, a lot of these inmates who are incarcerated right now in Modoc County, most of these people are from Modoc County as well, right? We're not seeing a bunch of transfers from other areas.
No, that's correct. Many of the inmates housed at our facility are local.
So with the people who have tested positive right now, you were mentioning quarantine. Do you have a certain medical staff there, or would it be something that if someone were to get very sick that they'd have to be hospitalized, or would that be outsourced or handled within?
So our staff is monitoring that. We're checking these inmates more frequently, and we're also working with our local public health department to assist us in that.
How are you handling vaccination within the jail? If inmates want to be vaccinated, are they given the opportunity, or is that something that's required? What's the protocol for that?
Most definitely, our inmates are being tested on a regular basis currently, and they've been offered the vaccination for months now. So those that want the vaccination are able to get the vaccination.
Are you seeing those numbers match pretty closely to the level of interest at the county level?
It's hit and miss, but there are, since we started to get cases in the jail, there's more inmates that are wanting to get vaccinated at this point.
All right, Sheriff. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us, and thank you for the information. And I guess keep it up.
Thank you.
All right. Now, again, in Modoc County, 42% of eligible people, that's people 12 and older, are vaccinated for COVID-19.